All right. Hey guys, how you doing? All right. Wednesday, right? Wednesday, May 20th. I mean, clearly you could see me that at one point when I entered this morning, yes, I did enter pretty early. Again, I entered the pre-market because I know what I'm doing. I know how to trade, right? So, I saw a vision. I wanted to, I tried to execute off my vision. I took initiation, and I just had to be patient just to see how it panned out, right? So obviously you saw me like this is nothing more than just 3 points in drawdown, right? So take a look over here. I bought it at 577 and then price was at 574. I was never anything more than say 6 points in drawdown. So if you do the math, $5 per point, that was negative 30 at worst case scenario, which that's honestly a given. Um you're gonna take a look over there and then you're gonna see, okay, how basically a $30 loss turned into a $79 profit. So technically that's a 2 to 1 uh RR. However, this was a really honestly not the best trade. It was a very low caliber of a trade. And I'll show you guys once we get to the big charts, but this is exactly what I was looking for, right? So I wanted to basically see I really would have loved to see some more of a follow through. I mean, I could definitely see it either if we broke the 49,595 level, we could have had a really explosive day, or we could have just tapped it and immediately dumped. But, I'm just, I was just disgusted that we didn't really tap it. We still were, I want to say, 15 to 20 points below resistance, or at least below that key level, and we immediately had just flushed, right? So this is my trading journal. For all of those know, I've already updated. Started this account actually when I looked at the pictures and everything. The account I started at 337.81 to be exact. So the first week, really after 2 days, I already made. Last week I did making 127 in that account, right? So right now, if you just take a look, if we just do a sum of this, where the account is sitting, I'm already sitting profit of $342 just for this week, right? But if we take basically, um, oh shit, that's not how it works. If we just take a sum, right? Sum of this plus sum of, actually let's just do this. Then that should show you basically how much I'm up on the account, right? And don't get it wrong. If you just take that, um, actually I could probably just do this plus 337. Look, the same number is right here. This is exactly what the account is sitting at right now, right? So, yeah, really interesting so far. We're sitting $469 on this small account flip just in literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days, right? With yesterday being a massive day, not the best day. Today, even a shittier day, but the setup I was really confident in it, right? So, really happy with that. Let's just talk about everything. What did we see today? Well, as soon as we came to the market, we saw pre-market. We just had one person talking. He's actually still talking right now, as a matter of fact. So, he started off, then Trump started talking, and now he's back on the stage at this very moment. And right now, it is 7:07 a.m. in the West Coast PST, right? So, if we just get to the big chart now, let's look at what happened. Man, I was thinking of taking a short over here. All right. Well, it's really these 2 wicks, and then basically that we were expected to come back over here, right? So came up, down, came up, came down. Now you see these two, or more like these three massive candles, and then basically coming down. I want to see it hold over here, hold these wicks, right? Take a look to the left, support, right? Actually, it was more like resistance, and then it was like support, support before this push back up. Uh, Support, right? Support. So I wanted to see this basically curl all the way up to the 49,595, and I want to see a reaction off there. I really would have loved to see him break it. This is just a weird setup, in other words, right? How we basically, and let me just clear this up. How do we basically say that we come down? We've seen this setup so many times within just the last 2 weeks. Like, I kid you not, at least 3 or 4 setups of the same caliber. You have 100-point moves. It's just to the upside, not to the damn downside. So how can you say that we came up, came down, came up, came down? Okay, now we're coming back down to retest that area, basically the previous two highs, and then we're curling back up just for a final dump. What's holding over here, right? So maybe just at the 595, but still, if we're being brutally honest, that's at least 13 points from. And I can delete it for you guys so it's a little easier. We're at least 15 points exactly, right? So we're or 16 points, whatever. We're 15 points away from hitting resistance. Now look at NAS 100. I honestly, and you could have got this for a re-entry. I honestly would have really wanted to see this hold. Resistance to sell. Honestly, I kind of have doubts now, but we came up, came down. Let me restart it. We came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down. So obviously, kind of looking back, and one of my members got it right. You want to hold support there, right? But ideally, when I walked in, I was like, uh, we kept coming back in the zone, right? We kept coming back in the zone. So I was like, I want to basically see it hold over here, which it did, and it worked, and it came down here. Now, I don't. I would have called this trade a winner as well. I would have called both the US 30 and NAS signals a dub because you see this pre-market candle. If you just enter pre-market, you adjust. If you're 10, 15 points in profit, you just adjust yourself. Look, you would have made profit 50 points. It's don't get me wrong. It's about not having the sharpest entries, but it's more so about having basically a proper entry and then protecting your account after that, right? Trade management. I don't care. So many people want to complicate things. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I could have got so many people got wrecked on this. I personally could have got so absolutely. I could have got my account liquidated, guys, just because of this one candle, right? If you do the maths, take a look at this. Say 336, right? 336. Let's just go to my journal again. 336. And as you know, I was using. This is so bright. I was using 5 lots, right? So just do the math, right? What's $5? Okay, I hope this calculator. What's $5 times 336 points? Oh shit, it didn't work. Forgot to put this. What do you mean? Just a dollar? What? How is this? I don't get it. How is that wrong? What? Why is this wrong? Formula pause. I don't understand why that's wrong. Let's just look to the left. Series better. $5 times $336. 1680. Do I have 1680? Literally no. It would have blown my account literally before even dumping all the way. It probably would have dumped me before literally half of it would have dumped me out literally like right here, to be honest. It would have, I mean, it would have just blew my account. Okay? So I wouldn't even have enough of account to basically hold it over here.